is Nushaira Husna, and today we confront a question that looms over humanity's future. Is nuclear technology humanity's greatest achievement, or a ticking time bomb that could destroy us all? When humanity first unlocked the atom, we didn't just gain the power to fuel cities, we also gained the ability to wipe them out in an instant. The atom was both our greatest discovery and our most dangerous weapon. Nuclear technology, it is in very essence, holds the power to create life and to destroy it. From Hiroshima to the Cold War, this duality has a cast dark shadow over human history. Are we too powerful to control the very force of what we have unleashed? The consequences of misusing nuclear technology are catastrophic. Nuclear weapons have the potential to end entire civilization with a single strike. The risk of nuclear war, once a distant fear, has never been more real, and as a nuclear arsenal modernizes, these dangers only increase. Beyond the weapon, the environmental impact is devastating. Radioactive waste, nuclear accidents, and the possibility of nuclear winter, and hazard that could last for millennia. The long-term consequences may be too great to repair. Yet, despite the threat, nations continue to stockpile nuclear weapons, justifying them as a tool of deterrence. But can we truly justify the existence of technology that could end all life on Earth? Acknowledging this danger, the international community sought restraint in 1968. The Treaty of Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons was introduced to limit the spread of nuclear arms while promoting peaceful use of nuclear technology. It was humanity's attempt to control the power it had created, but the question remains, can we really control what we have unleashed? Today, nuclear non-proliferation stands at the center of global responsibility. The question is no longer what we invented, but whether we can govern it wisely.
Greetings, as I, Amizar Christina, A204417, would now enlighten you with the story of nuclear weapons begin in the fires of World War II. In 1938, scientists in Germany split the atom. Nuclear fission was discovered. By 1942, fearing Nazi Germany would build an atomic bomb first, and the United States launched the top-secret Manhattan Project. Led by J. Robert Oppenheimer, over 130,000 people and $2 billion created the world's first atomic bombs in just 3 years. On August 6, 1945, the B-29 Enola Gay dropped Little Boy on Hiroshima. 3 days later, Fat Man destroyed Nagasaki. Over 200,000 people, mostly civilians, died from the blast of radiation. Japan surrendered days later, ending World War II and providing that a single bomb could wipe out the entire city. The invention of nuclear weapons didn't just end one war. It permanently rewrote global politics. For the first time in history, humanity gained the power to end itself. Balance of terror replaced balance of power. And now we live with that reality ever since.
Imagine a tiny little pellet, no bigger than your fingertip, can make as much electricity as a whole truck full of coal, and it does it without making smoke or heating up the planet. That's a nuclear power. Today, I would like to explain to you that it might actually be one of the best things that humans have ever invented. Firstly, it's a super powerful and really clean. One nuclear power plant can light up millions of homes day and night, no matter if it's sunny or windy, and it hardly releases any of the gases that cause climate change. Places like France, for example, get over 70% of their electricity from nuclear, and their carbon emissions per person are among the lowest in the developed world. But it's not just about electricity. Nuclear stuff saves life in hospitals every single day. Doctors use it to treat the cancer, zapping tumors super accurately without hurting the rest of the body. It also helps make spatial pictures inside your body to find the disease early, like cancer or the heart problems. So it's literally making the world a better, safer place for all of us. Back in the Cold War, the world was full of tension between the big powers like the US and the Soviet Union. Everyone worried about a massive war breaking out, but guess what? No huge war between the superpowers ever happened, like about over 18 years now without a direct great power war. Based on the John Lewis Geddes, one of the reasons was a nuclear weapons. The idea is called as deterrence. Both sides knew that if they started a fight, the other could hit back and also destroy everything. It was a scary peace through fear, but it made leaders super carefully. They took things that outside instead of fighting because nobody wanted to risk a total disaster. Therefore, nuclear power is a big responsibility, but think about what it gives us. If we use it carefully, nuclear is not a trap, it's one of the smartest tools we have ever created for a brighter future.
Nuclear weapons are often described as a tool of deterrence, but in reality, they function more like a mousetrap. Once set, everyone lived in fear of its snapping. Today, nuclear arsenals are not shrinking, they are being modernized. More advanced delivery systems, faster missiles, and automated decision-making increase the risk of catastrophe. History already warned us of how close we have come. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, the world stood just one human decision away from nuclear war. That danger did not disappear, it evolved. Human error remains one of the greatest threats. Nuclear systems rely on individuals making flawless decisions under immense pressure. A false radar signal, misinterpreted intelligence, or technical malfunction could trigger irreversible consequences. In the digital age, cyber warfare adds another layer of danger. A hacked warning system or disrupted communication could spark retaliation before the truth is known. Beyond immediate destruction, nuclear weapons pose long-term environmental risks. A large-scale nuclear exchange could lead to nuclear winter, which blocking sunlight, collapsing global agriculture, and causing mass starvation. The damage would not respect borders or generation. This leads to a fundamental ethical question: does any nation have the moral right to possess technology capable of ending human civilization? Security built on the threat of annihilation is not true security. If humanity continues to rely on nuclear weapons, the mousetrap remains set, and sooner or later it may snap.
Today, nuclear non-proliferation still stands divisive. At the center of the global effort to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons is the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, better known as the NPT. Signed in 1968, the NPT rests on a fragile bargain in which non-nuclear states agree not to pursue nuclear weapons, nuclear armed forces promise to work toward disarmament, and all parties gain access to peaceful nuclear technology. For decades, this framework helped contain nuclear chaos, but in today's geopolitical climate, the NPT is under unprecedented strain. We are living in an era marked by great power rivalry, declining trust in multilateral institutions, and renewed emphasis on hard security. Nuclear weapons, once seen as relics of the Cold War, are again viewed by some states as essential tools of deterrence and survival. Nowhere is this tension clearer than in Iran. Iran is a signatory to the NPT and it insists that its nuclear program is peaceful. Yet, its growing uranium enrichment capabilities, reduced cooperation with international inspectors, and the fragile state of the nuclear deal have raised global alarm. The NPT allows peaceful nuclear development, but when trust erodes, legality alone is not enough to prevent suspicion or escalation. Iran's case exposes a core weakness of the NPT, which is compliance depends heavily on political will, not just legal obligation. Then there is North Korea, the NPT's most dramatic failure. North Korea withdrew from the treaty in 2003 and has since conducted multiple nuclear tests. It now openly declares itself a nuclear-armed state, using its arsenal as leverage against international pressure. The NPT offers no effective mechanism to reverse such a withdrawal. Once a state leaves, enforcement options are limited and deterrence replaces diplomacy. Beyond individual cases, the broader credibility of the NPT is being questioned. Nuclear-armed states continue to modernize their arsenals, while progress on disarmament remains slow. Many non-nuclear states argue that the treaty has created a permanent divide between those allowed to possess nuclear weapons and those forever prohibited from doing so. So, the biggest question is the NPT still effective today? The answer is complicated. The NPT has undeniably limited the number of nuclear-armed states. Without it, the world would likely be far more dangerous, but effectiveness is no longer guaranteed by history alone. The treaty is being tested by geopolitical rivalry, regional insecurity, and the perception that nuclear weapons still confer power and protection. The future of nuclear non-proliferation will not depend solely on treaties, but on whether states still believe that restraint is safer than escalation. And that belief today is more fragile than ever.
Nuclear technology has not been the solution to humanity's problems, nor has it been a fatal mousetrap. It is in fact a mirror that shows our ability to create and destroy. The duality of the nuclear power birth in the Manhattan Project and the shadowed arsenals of today forces us to recognize a harsh truth. A truth on how progress without responsibility leads to danger. The biggest challenge lies at the heart of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Since 1968, the NPT has been working to limit the spread of nuclear weapons and to facilitate the use of nuclear technology for peaceful purposes. Unfortunately, the system is under pressure today. The states with nuclear weapons are modernizing their arsenals, and at the same time, new challenges like cyber warfare and rapid technological advancements are making it more likely that a mistake will be made. On the other hand, nuclear technology has some advantages as well. It is a low-carbon source of energy for millions, is an indispensable instrument in healthcare, and offers the possibility of solving the climate change problem. Nonetheless, these advantages coexist with substantial risks such as close incidents, human mistakes, environmental disasters, and the possibility of escalation. The main issue to ask, however, should not be whether nuclear technology is harmful or beneficial. The issue is whether humans can manage it wisely. True progress is not hindered by fear, but by collaboration, trust, building, and stronger international safeguards. Non-proliferation's future is linked to treaty modernization, improved verification, and narrowing the gap between nuclear haves and have-nots. In the end, nuclear technology is a test of our global maturity. The power that we have made can be used either to save humanity or to annihilate it. It is up to us to decide.